Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. Early Happy New Year's to everybody. We'll have got a lot of exciting things going on. Today I want to go over some things that I feel we all need to know and then things that you are not doing. Let's kind of talk about what we can do to start it for 2021. Now, I spoke to Chris at Ciaccio yesterday, and I was told that their Ciaccio No Lapse UL, they're postponing it. So if you have anybody you want to write, it needs to be written and submitted by the 14th of January to where you can still get it where it's available to us. You turn it in later than that there, it's suspended until further notice. So anybody you've been speaking to about it, you should be getting an email. I would get that email, forward it to your client, or print it out, show the client that it's going away, and hopefully they'll sit and want to make a move instead of procrastinate and want to think about it. So, let's talk about some things for the ending of this year and to start next year better. And it's this guy right here, that brain. Your brain controls everything you do. You got to sit and say, I am going to be successful. I am a winner. I am going to do this better and better. I am going to practice. Because what happens is that when we get sad, we don't make a sale. What we do is that we start to crucify ourselves. I'm not that good. The other guy's better. I'm never going to be that good. And what happens without realizing it, your brain is saying, settle, settle. Because what happens is that your brain's going to tell you, don't push yourself. Don't do that there. You know what I'm saying? You're content where you are. You're making what you're making. You're never going to make any more money. Don't sit and try harder. That's not the brain I have, and it's not the brain you guys have. You can have ups, you're going to have downs. The most important part about ending this year and starting next year better is understanding that you are going to fail more than succeed in what we do. It's very simple. If you're a 20% closer, you're a 30% closer. That means if you're a 30% closer out of 10 leads, 70% of the time you're failing. And I hate to even use that word, but what we got to do today is the rubber's got to hit the road, and you got to understand that you're not going to see everybody and make a sale. It kills me when I can't do it. Yet, I've come to understand it's part of the game. So I've learned when I do not do well, when I mess up, when I make a mistake, what can I do better? I am going to do better. I'm going to learn how to overcome objections. I'm going to learn what it feels like to be kicked in the knees when they say they don't need it and you know they do. I'm going to understand that I'm not going to be long-winded when I'm speaking with somebody. I'm going to try to think before I speak, have some voice inflection, slow myself down, listen more instead of hearing only. So what we're going to do now is go over some things that I feel very, very positive. You got to put in that brain that controls your direction to where you can get better every single day and start New Year's off a whole lot better. Now, number one, you got to have some goals for yourself. Either a goal meaning a certain amount of AP you want, a certain amount of applications you want, a certain amount of referrals you want. You must have goals written down because you have to have something to reach for. And the higher your goals are, it may not be good. Let's sit and say, for example, you're doing $2,000 a week right now. Just doing $2,000 a week and you're getting 15 leads a week. And you say, Joe, I'm just not happy. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to set my goal to keep the 15 leads but do 3,500. Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? Probably not if your schedule has been 15 leads, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, thereabout. So you've got to make a goal that is attainable. So when you hit that goal, it makes you feel good. So what I'm going to recommend you to do is maybe bump your leads from 15 to 17, 20 to 23, increase your AP by 25 to 35%, and get that comfort zone in there, okay? You're gonna have weeks where you're gonna do better, weeks where you do less, but I believe in that when you go up that ladder with a positive mindset and you go up slowly, what you're gonna do, you're gonna be able to achieve your goals that you're gonna have up here. So don't do a 2,000 a week and say I'm gonna start doing 4,000 a week like the guy over there, okay? Possible? Yes. Likely? Maybe. Are you gonna do it? Only you can know that there. So set the goal to where it's attainable, reachable, where you gotta push yourself a little bit and you'll start doing better. For the agents that are even on the phone or doing the face-to-face, are you ordering carrier supplies such as leave behinds, things about the company, child rider, grandchild rider, information about the carriers that you can mail to the client to solidify the deal that you're the real deal? Are you asking open-ended questions when you're speaking with the people to try to find out more information about them? Spoke to an agent this week and we're talking about what she's doing and how she's doing it. She's extracting the information from the client. The client is telling her everything that she feels, yet she writes the application, the client is denying. So what you got to do is sit and say to yourself, am I asking the question the correct way? So my thoughts are is that what we're going to do, I'm going to go over an application with you today. Here are the health questions. I need you to tell me everything about you because I need to put you with a company that's going to get you the best price and get you the best program. Because the insurance company is going to look you up. They know everything about you. So if you've applied before, you got denied before, you got put into a graded program before, let me know that stuff now so I can find you a carrier that I can get you approved and get you something that is indeed a need for you to have. You have a voicemail that's set up. Does your voicemail say 813-12345? Or does your voicemail say, good afternoon, you've reached the office of Jack Scaglione, insurance agent? Put your name in there, let them know what you do. Be professional. If you're visiting people, are you dressing professionally? Are you actually looking like an insurance agent? Because believe it or not, the nicer you dress, this is a fact, the nicer you dress, people feel the smarter you are. I've known agents years ago who go to work in shorts. Anything wrong with that? No. It's not my style. Yet I'm going to come across as a professional. When I got in this business years ago, people were going to work wearing a suit and tie, a sport coat. I used to wear a tie and a long sleeve shirt because that was kind of like the trend back there. Now granted, we're in Florida. So you in the southern states when it's hot, you're not going to want to wear a sport coat. Yet at least dress nice to where you come across to where they feel that you are the only person they want to deal with and they're going to have trust in you. Because you get one chance to make a first impression when you're either with somebody, face to face, eye to eye, or on the phone. You get one chance. Keep what I call as a money-making card in your sun visor. Set a goal. Let's say you want to do $3,000. $3,000 divided by 12 is $250 of annualized premiums you need to collect every week. So when you set that $250 goal, that means you want to do $3,000 a week. When you go visit somebody and the first client buys from you and their premium is $60, 60 minus the $250, all I need is $190 more in collected premium to hit my goal of $3,000. When you do that, there is another thing that's going to keep you in check with yourself. You're monitoring your own temperature and you're saying, okay, I've only got $47 more where to go. I said, what I got to do, I've got to do one for $50 or $55. Now, let's talk about this here. Your goal is set at $3,000. Is that the goal you really want? Because you're going to have a couple chargebacks every now and then. You know, one person fall off because of whatever reason they give you buyer's remorse. You pick a wrong draft date. So if you want your goal at $3,000 a week, set your goal for $3,500. So if you make the extra $500 and nothing falls off, you're ahead of the game. If a case falls off, you still hit your goal to where you can keep your momentum going. Are you making good eye contact when you're face to face? Are you tapping those brakes to slow yourself down to where you're not going 90 miles an hour? Are you interrupting the people? Are you listening to them? Are you taking your time when you answer them? Are you drawing them a picture of what you're going to be doing with them throughout that entire visit when you're at the house? Are you taking advantage of the little yellow delivery notes? Sorry I missed you, important message. If you need those there, go to the website. You can order them or call Jay or Heather up. We can get them for you. Get 250 of them for $15. 5 packs of 50, and you can leave them on the doors with your name on it, and people will call you back, and you can make some money. Okay. Voice inflection. God, that's so important in what we do. You got to have energy. You got to have excitement. You got to be happy. You got to be smiling. You got to be on your A game. Here's my thought. When you leave the house, close the door, you're leaving the home life to the work life. From your home drive to your first appointment, either you're calling a client, you're following up on a chargeback, you're following up with a carrier, you're doing a risk assessment. That's the time to get yourself in the game playing mode. The game starts when you knock at that front door. Try to be cheerful, try to be jolly, and try to just be nice. All people want you to do is be nice, be a wealth of knowledge. You'll help a whole lot more people out. When you go to a house and they tell you no, are they telling you N-O, or are they telling you K-N-O-W? No, I don't want to see you, or no, I don't understand what you're telling me. No, you have not given me enough information to let you in my house. No, I'm not ready for you to see me today, or I don't know what this is all about. So think, be clear, speak slowly when you're at the door. Take a step back, okay? The bigger you are, the further back you stand, you're fine. They can still hear your voice. Don't make shortcuts. You go out, first house you go to, you knock on the door, say, yeah, come on in. You do a presentation, they make a sale. You walk out, your $250 went down to $200. You're on the road to hit your $3,000. You're on the roll. Next house you go to, do not shortcut. Do not deviate. You must follow a system. The hello, the warm up, every step you do, you must continue to do. Because when you decide you want a shortcut, because now you think you're a big shot, you made a sale, what's going to happen is going to affect you for the rest of the day because you're deviating from the correct way to do it. The correct way was when you made the sale. Mimic, copy, make some adjustments, make some tweaks, because everybody's different. A single person, a couple with a child, a single person with a child. You got to adapt to that situation. But always remember, you must follow the yellow brick road to get to the destination where you want, which is a sale. Buzzwords. Keep some buzzwords on your dashboard. One agent said, Joe, that sounds kind of silly driving around with it. Well, it may sound silly, it may sound stupid. I used to do it. Who will pay? What if? Burden. Okay? Do you have? These are the things that, believe it or not, when you're in a house with a client and you kind of come to a part to where you freeze. They said something that kind of threw you off guard. Your mind went blank. Believe it or not, you're going to be able to visualize those little cards which you have written on them. It's going to pull you right back in the game. Couple more. Don't prejudge a house. Don't prejudge a person. When they say they can't afford it, they're on a budget, they got a lot of bills to pay, that does not mean to show them a $20 plan. Always try to keep your plans a minimum of $50. You're going to run across somebody that you're going to feel, well, Joe, they probably can't afford it. You can always come down. Tell them, I'm going to show you some programs that may be a little bit too expensive for you. My job is to show you what's available, and from there we're going to sit and speak to find out which one is best for you. If you show one for 125, 100, a 75, a 60, and a 4750, you're going to make maybe the 4750. If you show one for 60, 50, 42, and 21, then you're probably going to sell the one for $21 because people are normally going to try to pick the cheapest one. Think about it. Higher premiums, higher sales, you can always come down. Are you using the cheat sheets we've got? When to draft, grandchild riders, child riders, accidental riders, COPD, emphysema, Parkinson, who accepts them on immediate benefits. Those are things you have to know, so when you're with a client, you make more sales. Are you delivering your policies? Are you mailing your policies? Or are your policies going straight from the carrier to the client's house? Whatever your style is your style. I'm old-fashioned. When I first started, any policy that was $50 and higher, I used to deliver it to resell it, make them feel comfortable because I didn't want to charge back. Every policy that I sell as of today, I still do it, comes to me. Mutual goes straight to the carrier. But every carrier that we have, I want the policy to come to me. I want to go through the policy. I tell them I'm going to go through the policy to make sure everything is correct, everything is exactly what we talked about, that your beneficiary's name is spelled correctly. When I get the policy, I highlight the policy number, the certificate number, their name, their monthly premium, their face amount. Then I go to the actual policy in the back where it has their beneficiary, and I highlight that. Put a paper clip on it, or I'll put like a little sticky on it and say beneficiary, so when they're going through it, and I write like a little I love you letter. Congratulations, you've been approved with Royal Neighbors. Congratulations, you've been approved with Americo. Please see your application, blah, 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 all the other stuff I write in there. Sign it, call me anytime. Personal touches. Are you doing thank you cards? After you make a sale, are you sending a person a thank you card? Guys, it means so much to go the extra mile. You can go to the dollar store. Here in Tampa, the dollar store, we can buy 8 cards for $1. Then with the stamp, figure, lick it, stick it, everything, you're out the door for, let's say, 60 cents. Figure 65 cents. You've got a card that can hopefully save an application, hopefully save you a policy. Are you giving them like a coffee cup? Did you order calendars this year to give them calendars? If you didn't get any, maybe go to the dollar store, maybe get 20 or 30 of them, put your company card on there. For whatever reason, people think insurance agents are supposed to give out calendars every year. Okay, today's Thursday. We got a call next Monday. Want you guys to have a great week. You got any questions, give us a call. If you decide you want to get more care, we got every care. We got term, whole life, ULs. We got children policies. We got accidental. If you need something, call us. Gonna give you street level commission, if not higher. We love you. We appreciate you. Hit them hard. Make it a great day, guys. Be safe.